It's real. It's raw. It's edgy. Vibed Up TV presents Vibed Up, a brand new YouTube channel where we hit all the topics everyone wants to talk about. We gonna educate while walking that thin line of ignorance. Tune in to Vibed Up. Fairy tales, big wishes, happy endings, what I want. I hope it's what I find before the ending on this earth. Dark nights, nightmares, praying for a clear path. It's a better. Yo, what's good? It's your boy BLACK, and this is Vibed Up. I'm sitting here with my sister, Chef ChefDee305. We all the way at the crib with it, and we are continuing this entrepreneur series on Vibed Up. What's good, Chef Dee?
What's good?
You chilling?
Can't complain, man.
You know what I'm saying? Making move, whipping it up in the kitchen.
That's it.
Okay. Listen, so basically what we're gonna do here is we're gonna have a conversation about like your everyday life. So I might ask some questions that may like, you may have no problem answering, or I might ask some questions that you may not want to answer because it's personal. And if it is, we vibing, just let me know so we can move on. You feel me?
All right.
That's it.
Let's do it.
First thing first, right? I want people to try to get an understanding of like you as a person. Where did the idea of like chefing come from?
Well, I think like most of my background of cooking comes from like my family. Like,
okay.
So, like growing up in a Southern household, your grandma cook, your mama cook.
Yeah, man.
Sundays is like soul food at Big Mama's house, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is like Big Mama's house, you feel me? Like,
okay.
My family was always here, so I can just remember being in the kitchen, like watching my grandma on the stool, like
whipping it up,
licking the bowl.
Yo, that cake batter, cake better be fire, man. I already know what you're talking about. Trying to get all up in them things. I be trying to get all up in there. So it came from like your grandma, your mother, and her cooking, and you just being around. Right. That was like the first thought, the first love.
Like just watching grandma do her thing in the kitchen, and then like my mom's, like cook for me and my brothers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I thought I wanted to be like into baking and pastry first.
Okay, like cakes and cookies.
Yeah, so like in high school I was like selling cakes and doing pies and stuff like that. And then I started realizing like I don't really like reading recipes, you know what I mean? So I
feel that.
Yeah, so like, when you baking, it's either you gotta pay attention or it ain't gonna come out right. See,
that's true.
I
did a cooking show.
Man, I know. I had everybody calling me like, yo, you be watching now? And I'm like, yeah, my homeboy from the way.
Yeah, man. You feel me? I know I ain't gonna ask you how I did, because I know how I did.
Hey, man, I'm proud of your effort.
You feel me? I gave an effort. That's all you gotta do. Give 110% at everything you do, man. Put your best foot forward. That's all, man.
Yeah, man. It was all about the effort.
Yeah, man. I appreciate that. So you got this love for cooking from the house, from the crib, right? You decided to go ahead and go into business for yourself.
Right.
So what was the mindset behind that?
I ain't want to work for nobody. Like I think like at the point of like me knowing that I wanted to be a chef, like a chef.
Right. You feel me?
I think I started smelling myself in the kitchen, like like thinking I felt like I was better than my boss type of thing. You feel me?
Yeah, like watch out, I got this.
You you got that kind of mindset.
Yeah.
Like, you can only be one boss and then
you gotta go ahead and do your own thing.
It was time for me to like just go ahead and branch off so I could make my own. Yeah. Have my own creativity, move in my own lane and stuff like that. Okay. And it just worked out.
So when it comes to like you going into your actual like own business, you becoming the chef that you are today. Let's say the first time you actually got a call, because people who don't know, this is a celebrity chef, right? I'm pretty sure many of you know, many people have seen DJ Khaled, right? Some of his videos, he's had you on the videos showing you in the kitchen and like just some of the meals that you prepare for him. How did you get to a point of becoming a celebrity chef?
The right opportunity at the right time, honestly. I had a mentor, rest in peace to Chef Wayne Bryan. I was like, Johnson and Wells. Okay. He was like the black chef on campus. The one, the one that you do find. And I didn't even have him as a instructor or anything, but we started connecting, and he started looking at my work and saw that I was dedicated to it. Yeah. And then one day he just called me and gave me like a golden opportunity. And, I walked in the door and I ain't never looked back.
That's it. Yeah. So you got plugged in through you said Chef Bryant was his name?
Yeah, Wayne Bryant. Rest in peace to him.
Rest in peace, Wayne Bryant, man. Shout out to his fam. So this chef put you on, gave you an opportunity. How important is it to be able to like be fully prepared when that opportunity comes to the door? How important is it to be fully prepared as an entrepreneur?
I don't think you can ever be really fully prepared.
Okay.
Right? Because you don't really know what you're about to walk into. You
right.
know what I mean? Like sometimes like things just fall into your lap, right? You just have to get up and take it with a grain of salt and push through it. So, I mean, I just think that when you do get the opportunity, you know, that you take full advantage of it at most, you know what I'm saying?
But when you say take full advantage, right? What was that thought process when you say take full advantage? Because I think it's important for people to know, like, you know.
Honestly, for that particular situation, that was my first big client. So for me, it was like, you know, it was nerve wracking at some point. So I'm trying to like figure out like what I could make that I think that he'll like.
Yeah.
Or like, you know what I'm saying? Because he gave me the creativity to make my own menu every day. So he never like had no special requests. It was like, you know, do your thing, chef. And that was a lot of pressure on me.
That's a lot of pressure to like just say go in there and freestyle basically.
Yeah, every day, like 7 days a week, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So it was like trying to come up with something that I thought that, you know, somebody with a different ethnic background would like. It was kind of, it was a challenge, but, you know, I think like the most important part was just being consistent with yourself and like, you know, pushing through and just doing your research and, you know, like just trying to get through it, man. Like,
okay, so it's one of those things where you just like, you know, it's either you do the back end work and prepare yourself at that moment, so then when the opportunity does come, you know you have the tools and the toolkit.
I guess in terms of like preparing, I mean, I guess that's just like, you know, practicing your craft. Anything. I mean, I don't know if there's, like I said, it's a real moment to prepare for something that you don't know is going to happen for you. You know
at the end of the day.
Yeah, so I mean, like, as a business owner, you know what I mean, I think it's just important to keep good business, you know what I'm saying? Like, to practice good business ethics, to keep perfecting your craft even when you think that you're good enough. You feel me? Like, to just always be available to learn something. So I think like that's like more of a beneficiary factor to the whole like walking into that, just being prepared in that mindset. Because I don't think when I got that call, I wasn't prepared for that at all. I didn't know what was gonna happen. So you know, but I knew how to cook.
Did you even expect the call from that person? Like we talk about DJ Khaled, right?
Nah, we talking about Wayne Bryan.
We talking about the Wayne Bryan gave you the call. Okay, and he kind of plugged you up with.
Yeah, cause like he was a celebrity chef too, so.
Okay.
You know, he used to have this one client that I wanted to meet so bad.
Okay.
Like, man, let me cut the onions or wash the dishes for you, man. Let me meet this man. Like, let me do something, bro.
Yeah. Get me in the dough, man.
He used to be like, well, what you trying to do? I was like, well, I got a catering company. He's like, all right, well, look, you know, I don't really do the parties and stuff, so I like smaller set. He's like, so when I get something, I'm gonna give it to you. So when he was giving me, it wasn't like no little 5-year birthday party. It was like a doctor party or this nurse over here. But he was sending me to some high profile clients. You feel me? So he called me and just like, you know, I got this for you.
But I think it's important. Like you saying a lot. You dropping a lot of jewels. I don't know if you even like they coming out like this. You feel me? You talked about being consistent. You talk about practicing your craft. To me, that connects a lot with like your passion, right? You know what I'm saying? When you find something that you truly love and you wake up and that's the first thing on your mind. I did an episode called Passion Check, and me and Kevin Elliott, we played ball together. He was talking a lot about how like, you know, practicing what you say you love to do is a part of like it becomes a part of you so much that it's not even practice anymore. It's a part of you. You get what I'm saying? And so every day you waking up, you know, you going in the kitchen and you were hungry. You get it? You going in the kitchen, you feel what I'm saying? But anyway, you going in the kitchen, you feel what I'm saying? And you was like, you asking, you know, Mr. Bryant, you know, feed me. It was a client you wanted to meet, but you was willing to like put in that work.
Yeah,
man, put me in. You know what I'm saying?
Let me wash some dishes.
Exactly.
Let me cut the onions. Let me craft for you.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like so at a point, I hear a little bit of like, you know, the drive and intensity and just wanting to be there, and then I also hear like the humbleness as well, where it's like it don't matter what you want me to do, I'm prepared to do it all. Whether it's at the bottom. Exactly.
Yeah. So I think like and then on top of that part, like I didn't necessarily know I was gonna be a private chef. Okay. Because when I got in the game, I was focused on catering. Like that's where I started. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So, but when he gave me the opportunity, you know what I'm saying, and it was a celebrity, so I was just like, well, I tried it out. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't have a problem with like, you know, seeing if it was for me, and you know, like I didn't know that it was gonna extend itself to be such a, you know, such a life path for me type of thing. I thought it was, you know, maybe because it was only like a 3-week gig when I first got it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But they called me back and was like, hey, you know, like Khaled looking for a full time. Like, are you available?
And they called you back because the product was good.
Yeah, you know, like I was consistent.
Yeah,
like,
you're
know
consistent.
Like I got a 2-week trial, some meal prep stuff, but I did for him, and then it went to Thanksgiving, they called me the day before and was like, "Can you do Thanksgiving?"
The day before Thanksgiving?
And like it's like 6:00 at night, and I was like, "Yeah." I ain't gonna tell you no. Right?
For just this was like for a whole big the family or just like the intermediate?
Man, like, ever since I've been working for Khaled, I've been making movies in his terms, and that's like, you know what I'm saying.
That's
Chef Dee making
grand.
movie is like,
it's grand style. Like you got pans going down the whole table.
Feed, yeah. Like,
it's a feast.
Yeah, like let's do this. Like we finna feed ourselves, but I want it got to be a vibe. It got to look good.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
because this, I mean, we talk about DJ Khaled, who's like he's a household name. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. In any country, basically.
Right.
And I think we all know not only from like his Instagram, but just how he came up in the game. You know what I'm saying? With you, myself, being from Miami, we kind of seen a little bit of his growth, but at the same time, he give off that energy of like positivity, but like at a grander level. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So I can only imagine how it was, getting that call 6:00 at night. The day before Thanksgiving, saying, "Come prepare this for me and my people." That's wild, man.
Pulling up.
That's wild, man. But you pulling up for that check
I'm
too.
Pulling up.
So, I know a lot of people are probably wondering this. We mentioned DJ Khaled, but I'm gonna ask you to name drop a little bit.
Man.
You feel what I'm saying? I know humble pie and all that, but it is what it is at the end of the day. You get what I'm saying? So if you don't mind, could you just drop a couple of the names who you had the opportunity to bless their kitchen?
Dang, Black.
Go ahead, man. It is what it is.
I mean, I done been in kitchens all across Miami. Let's see.
Okay.
We can start. I sold from Khaled to Cool and Dre Studio, King of Diamonds.
Okay.
Right. I worked in that kitchen for like a couple months.
Yeah.
Chefed it up for Polo to Don, Monica. Man, I can't even think of all the names right now.
It's so many.
Yeah, like for
who else?
Mac Main.
Mac Main with Lil Wayne them?
Yeah, I got Fredo Bang right now, Michael Vick.
Okay.
I done did, man, I don't even.
Man, you gotta understand what you're saying right now, man.
I just did something for Rod Wave, Mother's Day.
Okay, the young gunner too. That boy got something.
So I mean, it's a lot. Sometimes I stop taking pictures because it ain't even about that no more.
Got you, exactly.
Like,
you just do it. You just do it, man.
So I can't even at one point I was like, I'm gonna start writing this down so I can keep it regular to everybody. But honestly, like,
it's hard too.
Yeah, and I don't even think, not to like discredit anybody's celebrity, but everybody just want to eat at the end of the day, right? So
I tell a lot of people, man, you could put yourself on a pedestal with a lot of things. One thing you can't put yourself on a pedestal is those everyday things you must do. And eating is something you gotta do, and it has to be good.
Exactly. So like when it comes to like celebrities and everyday people, I still see it the same.
Yeah.
They just want to eat.
You see, do you think it's because, like, I personally think that eating is something very vulnerable. I don't think I like to break things down a little bit. So I think, like, when you eating, like, for me, that's a vulnerable position. One, it's food going into me. And at the same time, I shouldn't feel like guarded or whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When I'm eating, it's supposed
to be comfortable.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So essentially,
should be.
You providing these people comfort, you providing them great food, and a good time. Because the best times you ever have is usually around a plate of food.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Good food and
so
good vibes.
exactly, that's it, man. Man, so I just want to hear some of those names. I know a lot of people was wondering that.
Man, that's Lil Kim.
It's a list of them,
it's
man.
Almost
it's a
like
list.
you need to just like name some people and then like let me say yes or no too, because I can't.
I'm a dog chefing it up everywhere. Listen, I just want to say, you feel what I'm saying? Because we go way back. I want to say, first of all, congratulations on all your success. You know what I'm saying? It's hard, first of all, being from Miami, coming from Liberty City. We went to Miami Northwestern.
That's it.
And you know what I'm saying? For those people who don't know about Miami Northwestern, I'm always shout it out because that's
one time for them bugs.
That's the hood and that's the home. You get what I'm saying? So Miami Northwestern, man, and a lot of people don't make it up out of these different situations that we've been put in.
Yeah.
And so I think going headstrong and understanding what you were put on this earth to do and following your passion that's something to be commended on. Now I'd rather, you know what I'm saying, I'd rather give you them flowers while you here than
I appreciate that.
Before it get too late. You know what I'm saying? Too late. So yeah. But I got a couple more questions for you in regards to this. So let's talk about some moolah.
Oh.
You feel me?
Trying to get in the packets.
Without you know what I'm saying? Without getting too deep, I'm gonna just ask a surface question. Has this business, has this route in life been lucrative for you?
Yeah. Absolutely.
What's one of the things that you can say, if we had to throw something material out there, what's one thing you can fully accredit to your success as a chef being able to attain?
Man, being able to obtain.
Yeah.
Like one of my biggest achievements right now. Maybe.
I would say like one of the things, it could be a huge purchase that you made strictly off of your chef.
I don't know. I think my biggest prize right now is my barbecue sauce.
Okay.
And I wish I had a bottle, right? But
I wish you had a bottle too, man.
So Empty Plates barbecue sauce that's like my love child from my restaurant.
Yeah, Empty Plates barbecue sauce.
Yeah, so
Gotcha.
Empty Plates is the name. Barbecue sauce, original barbecue sauce is the name of the sauce.
Gotcha.
And it's something that I had at the restaurant when I was there or whatever, and when I left the restaurant, I wanted to take a piece of me that people could still get that flavor from, you know what I'm saying? So I went ahead and, Empty Plates is now manufacturing and bottling our own sauce and too right here in Miami. So I think that's probably my biggest. Yeah,
and
right
it's in it has like distribution deals in stores and.
Yeah, right now we're in the local. I like to stay in the city where I'm at. So,
okay.
Just been focusing on the inner city markets and stuff, where all the families go. So we in most of the meat markets right now. Then online, ChefDee305.com.
Gotcha.
Shopping online and stuff. Working on little small stuff different. Distribution deals online and stuff like that. But it's been doing pretty good though, so can't complain. We took it 2 years in a row to the South Beach Food and Wine Festival.
Okay. Man, tell you, man, listen, man, I gotta taste some of that sauce because I ain't had none yet. I wish we had some right here.
You gotta pull up to my office and grab one.
I got you, man. I'm pulling up.
I normally had some over here, but my nephew was here this weekend.
That boy told that thing. I already know, man.
Everything.
So, you spoke about the restaurant business itself. Was one of your goals to open up a restaurant?
Yeah, most definitely.
Would you say that was your goal before becoming a personal chef?
No, I always knew I wanted it. I just didn't know when it was gonna come. So
okay.
In long term goals as growing up, you want to be a chef, and chefs wants to own their own restaurant. So there's doctors want to have their own practices.
Okay. So it was just a part of the trajectory.
Yeah, at some point, I always used to tell myself I was gonna retire by 35. That was growing up. I was like,
that's a hell of a goal, man.
Yeah, you know what?
But it can happen.
It really is though. So growing up, you always hear you gotta have a 401k, you gotta have retirement plan. To be 60.
You gotta be prepared. 60, 65 when you at
80% of your lifespan.
Yeah, you can't even enjoy your fruits of your labor.
You really get to retire for 11, 12, 15 years.
Right.
After you actually retire.
Get up out of here.
Yeah, you understand?
So, I feel that.
So
that's
why
real.
I gotta wait that long to enjoy the rest of my life? You feel me?
So that little train of thought right there, right? Knowing that you wanted to obtain something before what society planned out for you. That was kind of the fire that ignited inside you to go ahead and tackle some of these goals. So the restaurant came about. It was a huge success.
Yeah, I just without saying much.
Say much, because I want to know the good, the bad, and the ugly, man. Let me know what's up, man, because I know the restaurant business is hard.
Right opportunity, the wrong timing, you know what I'm saying? Okay.
Say that one more time.
Right opportunity, wrong timing.
You said a mouthful, right? Things could be lined up.
Yeah. I think that I was a little, the space I was in wasn't ready for me. So, you know what I'm saying? I had to part ways with it.
How did you know that?
I had to find out. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? I had to go through it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To experience that, I guess.
I only ask because I think as human beings we are calibrated in a way where we see an opportunity or we see something that we want and we kind of adjust ourselves to it, right? We're creatures of adaptation, so by nature we go into certain places and certain realms and certain businesses and we automatically try to fit in or fit a spot or you know what I'm saying? You may even get hired in a spot that say, I just need you to fill this space and things like that. It's rare when you have that understanding of your true self to even say, right opportunity, wrong timing. You have to know yourself well enough to say, I'm finna slide. I can't, you feel what I'm saying? Sit around. I got more to offer.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
You know.
And so that's that's kudos to you for being able to like see that and make the move, man.
And slumlords.
Yeah.
Just throw that out there.
Okay. I feel that. And it's like, man, you know, that's a part of like that self-awareness you have. You feel me? Mm-hmm. To be able to just notice like, nah, man, something right, but something ain't right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all it was. I mean, like, it's not like I won't do it again. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
it ain't like take my passion away from.
Exactly.
It was just like that particular situation wasn't the right situation for me.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you know, I ain't looked back at it yet.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm
gotcha.
good. I'm pushing forward.
Straightforward. That's what's up. So in this business, right? Mm-hmm. This food industry and restaurant business or ownership, I'm pretty sure you had to expand your brand in some way, shape, or form.
Of course.
And so what are some of those different ways in regards to like branding or in regards to like employees and things like that? What are some of the things you had to do?
So like with the Chef Dee brand itself, like
was a lot of the branding your like just you saying okay let me go ahead and post this or let me go ahead and like how did that come about for you, or do you have somebody helping you out? Did you look for help?
No, so like at first it was Khaled. So I was I was in his house and I had an Instagram, a Snapchat, and a Twitter. I ain't have a Snapchat. I had an Instagram and a Twitter.
Right.
But both of them had two different names. And so when Snapchat started popping for him, and they was like, yo, who's the chef? He's like, they wanted to know who I was, like my tag. So he asked me like, yo, what's your name on Instagram or something?
Yeah.
And I was like, it was a Chef of the Year at the time. But it was too long. So he was like, man, I ain't gonna lie, Chef, like you should probably like put all your names together so everything got the same name.
Exactly.
So that was like the first like jewel that he had dropped.
So
I went home and switched all my accounts. Now they all say Chef Dee305.
Chef Dee305, man.
I went to work next day. He was like, "Oh, you got a tag?" I'm like, "Yeah, Chef Dee305." He was like, "All right."
That's it.
I'm talking about like that day. I had the second day I went to work. And he asked for the tag.
Yeah.
You know, we did the little what we got today type of thing.
Okay. Yeah. I remember that.
I done spit the food out in 10 seconds.
Right. Exactly. I remember that.
And before I left his house, like I had like 47,000 views on a Snapchat video, like from him tagging me. So it was just like it happened. It wasn't like one of the things that like gradually happened.
It happened. You changed the name and it was 47,000.
Yeah, like so like Snapchat was like the first popular platform.
Okay.
Cause I wasn't still like into like taking pictures of food. I was still learning all that.
Gotcha.
You know, like you go back and look at a picture you took
said, nah, I got this angle.
Like,
yeah.
Dang, I took that.
Now you got like lighting and everything. You want to catch the juice dripping off the steak. You know what I'm saying?
Boomerangs and stuff before, like no flash. Just
right. It was just like a picture of food.
I was posting that, man.
Nah.
I almost want to go back and delete. Like you know, people be like
on
Instagram and taking the old photos, and they always only post.
That's it for real. I ain't gonna lie. I tried to do it, but I can't.
You know what? Like I was about to go back and delete some of them photos, man. But honestly, I think that it tells a story.
Right.
And people be looking at it. So you know what?
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna leave this here, so you can scroll all the way down. You know, to the dullest pictures.
Exactly, and then you see the growth along the way.
And I ain't gonna lie, some of the pictures was in Khaled house. Like
I
was still learning how to like make.
Right.
You know, out beyond school.
Exactly.
You know, when you on your own, making your own menu, your own.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta do all this on yourself.
Wow.
You know, you trying to plate it different and make the simplest thing look appealing. Like I was still learning that stuff too. You know what I mean? And still at the same time getting all this extra celebrity that I didn't really ask for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or knew how to like really
maneuver around it.
Yeah. You know, just going to stores and like look kids.
People know it. I saw you on DJ Khaled. Can you cook me? Yeah, I get you.
And I didn't know how to really receive that at first.
So how was that? Because I would assume like I know you as a person, right?
Right. You know.
And I know your personality. You know what I'm saying?
I'm quiet.
Like being a chef is kind of fits. It kind of suits you, right? Now being a celebrity chef, it's a little different.
It definitely like made me. What's the word I'm looking for? I guess like
adapt.
Be more open.
Be more open. Okay.
Yeah, like you know, it definitely like brought like the people skills.
Yeah.
Like that part of the hospitality you learn in college.
Yeah, being personable and things like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was like, because you know, the chef, even though you get a hospitality degree, you still in the back of the house.
Right, you're in the kitchen.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want me to come in their house and cook.
Right, and come out and say something. And
get in front of the camera and talk. I'm like, man.
That's wild.
That's what?
Like a little panic attack. Let me get back in this kitchen.
Want to hug. I'm like, man.
I know you like that, man.
You know, but like I had to like slowly like. You know, but I eventually I caught on to it. Like I got shirts made, you know. Right. I was only having Team Chef Dee, only my employees wore it. So you know, like one of my people was in the store at that time. It's like, oh, you know Chef Dee, so they would come back with all the crazy stories And like the whole process had been like, it was like a roller coaster because I went from like having like stalkers to like just people like just random. But I'm talking about like I never met a cook stalker. Like I'm talking about like people who were like popping up to
a cook stalker. What's that? I don't know.
Like
nights, nightmares, praying for a clear path. It's a better way to come up on a bigger bag. Money making wishes, bring more money, hungry bitches trying to come.